At ease, soldiers. Yeah, I know I look exactly the same as I did in my last video, which actually I did on purpose because literally I just changed my shirt into something more Christmassy for this video because I didn't really feel like filming this another time, so I'm just filming this right after I filmed my other video, so just deal with it. So now, instead of my December book haul, we're gonna have my Christmas book haul because I love my family. They gave me a ridiculous amount of books and some gift cards to be used at my pleasure. Now, I'm not really a big believer in those like what I got for Christmas hauls because it just feels, I don't know, it feels selfish or show-offish, being like, look what I got, my family's the best. I mean, everyone's family is the best in their own way, and I know everyone has different types of Christmases and what they do for Christmas and all that, but these are just books. Because I did get some lovely other presents that included some lovely reading socks and a blanket and a ridiculous amount of soap. I think my family's trying to tell me something. Do I smell? But for today, we're just gonna do some books that I got. So let's get into it. First up is one that I'm reading right now, and that is Court of Fives by Kate Elliott. Now, if you don't know who Kate Elliott is, I didn't either, so like no judgment. But it says here the World Fantasy Award finalist, so I was like, alright, and I checked her on Wikipedia, and holy crap, Kate Elliott, you have written a ridiculous amount of things. And this book shows it. This is in a fantasy world where our main character, Jess, wants to be a part of something that they call the Five Court, which is like this trial kind of contest, athletic competition mabob. She wants to compete, but obviously she can't because she's a girl and also because she's stuck between being like higher class and being lower class because she is of mixed race. And interesting extra layer into her character of being treated poorly because she is of darker skin. Well, she's competing for this. She meets another boy whose name I totally cannot pronounce because it's like this long. Hold on, let me try. Kaliarkos? Who is of royal blood, and he's also competing in these trials, and they become friends, and then blah blah blah. I'm assuming stuff happens and like her cover gets blown or whatever the jazz. I'm only a little bit into it. I really like it so far. The writing style is awesome and it's high stakes, and I love the whole like racial card. My family has made a good choice. Next up, I have one that has a shiny cover, and that one is A History of Glitter and Blood by Hannah Moskowitz. Sparkly! This is a fairy book. Main character is a teenage fairy, and the other opposing one is an activist who are on opposite sides of a war and, you know, become friends anyway. And this sounded so cool. I love the cover. I've been looking for this everywhere, and then I got it for Christmas because it's especially ordered, so Mom, you're the best. Next one I've also been waiting forever for, and my uncle got it for me, so thank you very much. The Queen's Choice, which is the first in the Heir of Pride Crier trilogy by Kayla Clover. So this is another fairy type book, but what makes it interesting is that the main character is a fairy, so I'm interested to see how that changes the perspective of writing. And she is the niece of the Queen of Fairy, and the Queen of Fairy, something goes down. I don't know if she goes missing or if she leaves or dies or something like that. Okay, she's gonna die. She's sick, she's gonna die. So Anya does not want to take the throne, and she does not want her cousin to have it because apparently her cousin's a little bitch or something. So the only way that she thinks that she can save the kingdom is if she reinstates this lost prince as the new ruler of the fairy court. So she goes off on this adventure to go and find him, and that sounded super cool, and the cover's really pretty, and there's a dagger in the water, and I'm like, okay, fairies. These next two are from one of my best friends, Zoe, and the first one being Little Vampire Women by Louisa May Alcott and Lynn Messina. A long time ago, I did read Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, and I actually wasn't very impressed by it, but the movie looks like it's gonna be so good. I'm super excited for that. I know there are many. There are Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. There's Sense, Sensibility, and Sea Monsters. Little Vampire Women. There's a whole bunch that are classics meshed with paranormal creatures. Plus, being half vampire myself, I feel like I can relate to some of the main characters in this novel. Secondly of these books is The Roots of Desire by Marion Roach. Now, this I think is going to be really interesting to read. It's basically a history of having red hair, about what different cultures think about them and their portrayal in the media. I don't know, it's going to be really cool. Cannot wait to start this. Next up here I have Tangled Webs by Lee Bross, which this cover is like, this cover sold me. I know they hold like, oh, don't judge a book by its cover. Really? Who are we kidding? Come on, look at this. I want this on my shelf. It's like lace, but then there's like a pirate ship and like a fan and like the title and like pretty things and like a mask. So here our main character Arista leads a double life as Lady A during the, I want to probably 18 something. Meanwhile, she's being abused by her cruel master and is masquerading as a boy around the London slums. Now there is going to be some love in this, with one of the other characters being a master thief who she accidentally gets entangled with and needs to work with or for or something like that. And then also she meets as Lady A the son of this wealthy some other lord or someone important, and oh, he makes her feel all these things and she could lead a better life with him or whatever jazz, but this sounded really, really good. And lastly, this book had me almost, I was like super screaming, jumping up, down, excited, because this has the same thing as the wonderful Leigh Bardugo has with her book Six of Crows, where the pages are black. But here I have The Kingdom of Little Wounds by Susan Coquelle, and the pages are red. In the Kingdom of Skygaven, I think I'm saying this right, one of the princesses is going to be wed, but there is an illness that is going through the royal family that is killing everyone off and making everyone suspicious. This follows a seamstress and a mute maid as they are trying to survive and escape in this court of tangled politics. And there we have it! My amazingly awesome, extreme high quality December Christmas book haul. If you haven't watched my December book haul yet that does not include Christmas books, you should click down below. I'll leave a link in the description. My New Year's resolution is to post videos on a more regular schedule, so hopefully that will be happening after this video. There's gonna be some more blooper footage coming out soon, which is gonna be really fun because this next batch is just getting crazier, guys, just getting crazier. Click over here to like the video and click over here to subscribe. Hope you have a nice day wherever you are, and I will see you next week. Bye!